All right, so ladies and gentlemen, was supposed to be fighting next weekend at UFC Sao Paulo. Maybe still will be. We'll figure some of that out maybe in this interview, and at least in the coming days. But with me today is Lucas Alexander, supposed to fight David Onama at UFC Sao Paulo. So David Onama pulled out of the fight with an injury. Let me just get your initial thoughts. Like, what's your reaction to that?
Shit happened, bro, the other time. I think it was the same day John Jones pulled out too, and like
Really?
showed the injury or the day before. You know, man, it's which we do. It's not healthy at all. So I know how the body can just give up sometimes on you. So I see all the time the gym happen to me. So I just hope he have a speedy recovery and he be good to go soon.
And do you know if you're going to be on the card yet? Are they trying to get you a short notice opponent?
Yeah, they trying to get me opponent. I'm just waiting right now. I'm pretty sure they definitely. I don't say definitely, but I'm pretty sure they will get something.
Good.
You know how UFC made things happen in 1 2 days, so But I'm just trying to keep my mind on the game and still an idea where I'm going to fight.
And did you make that trip yet? Are you down there?
Nah, I'm still home. I'm supposed to leave in the beginning of the week or Sunday, something like that. Yeah, I think I leave Sunday. Yeah.
Okay. So that's still like on track and on schedule. Nothing got thrown off there yet.
Yeah, yeah. I choose to not leave it too early just because I want to finish my camp here. But and it's not a lot of change, Orlando to São Paulo. There's not a weather, there's not a altitude, nothing like change much for me. But and then I choose to after stay a little bit more so I can see my family, everything. So I did the opposite way. I said, no, let me go right in the fight week, and then I stay a little bit more after and come back.
Is your family like close to Sao Paulo? Like where are they in Brazil?
So I'm original from Rio,
Okay.
so it's kind of like 60 hour drive, so it's not bad.
And like, are you gonna have a lot of people coming to this card to support? I know Brazil, they throw down, bro. Anytime there's a Brazilian fighter, they're cheering. But do you have a lot of people coming?
Not really, bro. I have more my family, since it's Sao Paulo, and a lot of my people actually, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of my people texting me and they was trying to go, but when my fight got announced was like at the end of no, in the beginning of October and the end of September. So it was like 6 weeks from the card, and there
Yeah.
was no more tickets. It was all sold out already, and I was surprised because I was told I was in this card since August. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, they told me like you fight 100% in Brazil. I said, okay, cool. So since I've been in camp since August, just for you have an idea. I don't have a point, but I was in a mentality like have a fight in eight
Right.
weeks. Oh no, sorry, I have a fight in 12 weeks. So I'm just gonna, take care of my body and doing everything right, write down everything, make everything perfect. So I've been doing that since August, and then I went all the way in August, no opponent, all the way to September to the end of September. I literally thought I was gonna fight anymore because there was like 13 fights already booked.
Yeah.
So they give me David. I say, okay, cool, let's run. And then when I post the announcement and the UFC Brazil page, and then my people like text me, they're like, "Hi, I want to go. I went to buy tickets, but there's no more tickets available." I say, "I know. I'm sorry." Because what I say, like, "Oh, buy the tickets, but I don't have opponent yet. I don't want to do that." Like, MMA, anything can happen.
I mean, it did happen. Your opponent just pulled out, so
Exactly.
just goes to
Exactly.
show you.
Exactly.
And then, like, do
Exactly.
you have any idea who could be a replacement? Like, I know there's an LFA card that weekend down there. Like, you looked at that at all, or you're just waiting, whatever.
I'm just waiting, whatever. I'm sure it's going to be some Brazilian because at this point it's really hard to find someone to, in my vision, my opinion, to fly someone overseas. But I think definitely, can be a Brazilian, can be someone there like in South America. I'm not really sure, but I just don't want to waste this training and this time. I just want to get a fight done because I'm trying to keep consistently every 2-3 months now being fighting.
And do you have an interest? Do you still want to fight Onama someday?
I probably yeah, we probably gonna get down the line. If it so now I make a line, right? Like I have since I need to go back to join this, so that fight was not fair. So he's my first priority. And then second, when whatever David is at, I find him and we do that. But they have like kind of like a list. So now he's in second place on my list.
Why is Brito first? What did he do? I mean,
No,
other
he's not
than
doing anything. I'm just saying. I love to fight him again and actually like have a full camp
yeah,
and actually know who I'm gonna fight. I was just
that
I
was
don't
short
think
notice. I
anything.
forgot.
I don't think anything from him. He got I kick it a little bit too high because if the kick land, will be totally different. I'm not trying to be a hater or anything. I give you all the props for him. He's a prospect. He's such a tough fighter, and that's why I love have a fight with him because I was actually excited to fight him. But since he got to finish pretty quick, I was like, okay, I need to get a chance. But I also it's gonna be I want to fight him like UFC fight night somewhere, like because I think we're gonna pull a hell of a fight.
I'm down for that rematch on a full camp. Sounds like fun to me.
Yeah, I know.
Um,
Me too. Top 15 soon.
very soon, man. Very soon. It can. I was going to say it starts, but it continues because you're streaking right now. It continues next weekend. And even though David Onama is out of the fight, what were your thoughts on him initially? Like, how do you think your guys' styles match up against each other?
Definitely gonna be a. I now have to say, will be in it. I don't know when, but um, a good fight. He's a very aggressive striker. Believe a lot in his inside box and use the reach sometimes. I am, kind of like a little upset of him, but I I was excited for the fight because I was finally um like able to fight a striker and see because everyone say, oh, what you thought when you fight a striker? I say I never fight a striker in my life. Everyone who I strike before after 1-2 minutes they like I change being a wrestler. I said then I wish someone gonna keep it up in the feet and I knew David you do that. So I was excited to have that, but whatever.
Hopefully, we get it someday soon, man. Because yeah, it was gonna be a good fight. And then you said you've been training since August. Is that primarily at Fusion X? I assume still.
Yeah, it's chill, brother.
And I mean, dude, like I've seen you train. I mean, obviously the names at Fusion X are crazy, but I saw you training with Mike Perry. Is he a Fusion X guy?
Yeah, bro.
I
He
didn't know
my
that.
yeah, my head coach who was like who helping his whole career and got you like UFC. So his whole career has been like with my coach. He been UFC in his whole career. So yeah, he trained here. I think he's like live like 10 minutes from my house actually.
I don't know. I guess I'm a Mike Perry casual. I didn't know that was his.
Yeah. So like his boxing coach right now, it's my head coach like partner. Went back and when they opened the gym, but then he's a more boxing coach, so he opened his own gym. And now, since Mike is not fighting more MMA, he's training with one of like my head coach best friend.
And I mean, dude, what's it like training with him? Because he's been blowing up, man. He's taking on Eddie Alvarez.
Bro, literally, yeah. Last sparring was yesterday for me, but we do like sparring twice a week down here, and on Saturday that's when we sparring like tomorrow. And he came to the gym last Saturday, and I was like, yo, I told my coach, I said, yo, let me get 5 minutes like sparring with Mikey. He said, all right, cool, let's run. Your first round's gonna be with him. I was like, okay. Then we like blow head each other. Like he's so strong. It's like unbelievable how strong he is. But we was like in back and forth. He like pressed me, try walk me down. I was trying to move, trying like set a couple shots. It was like crazy. And then at the end, he like and then like we ended up like semi grapple exchange, and he like, yeah, I don't miss this MMA shit. I don't miss this. I was like, I don't blame you, bro. I don't blame you.
That's
But
crazy to
he
go MMA to bare knuckle and miss the MMA. Nuts.
bro, it's I know, but he say one thing. It make a lot of sense. He say now his body it's way better than it was before, and what's hurt us the most as an MMA fighter is the training. The fight it's nothing because the fight just 15 minutes. You hurt your body a little bit. 4 weeks later, 3 weeks later, 2 weeks later, you're good to go. But the consistent training that's what break your body. So um he was saying how he feel way more healthy right now because he don't have to grapple, he don't have to wrestle, right? He just does he and there like a casual guy now, right? But he don't have to spar MMA, and he say he don't miss the spar MMA at all because he say, look, I don't care, like after every train it was just everything hurts. I say I don't, bro, I know, so
Yeah, man.
I don't blame him.
That's a rough life. You guys are legit warriors. I mean,
Oh yeah.
I just came from MMA sparring myself, but not at the level you guys do,
All right.
So yeah, that's
I feel
you guys are nuts, man. I also have a broken hand right now from training. So very true, man.
man.
Training's the hard part for sure.
That that's good.
It is good in a bad way, but
No,
he's
it's good. That means, look, if you don't have it, nothing to say, that means you're not training right. If you don't complain, if something is not messed up, you should shoulder no bother, your hips no bother. That means like you're not training right, bro. You're not pushing yourself. I'm sorry.
no pain, no gain, bro.
You don't have to complain to be doing something, but you have to make a comment. Like it's almost like you're proud of yourself because you're in pain, but like it was worth it. Like you're like, okay, yeah, my shoulders it's hurt, but like then I have a good spine today, I have a good
For
training,
sure.
like like. But anyway,
It's proof. You know it's paying off when you're in pain, basically.
but
And who's going to be taking the trip with you? Who's coming with you to be in the corner?
Julian Williams, my head coach. I have my Muay Thai coach, Dominique, and then I have my boxing conditioning coach, another Brazilian guy, Bruno Antunes. They was in my corner last time in Texas, so.
And I mean, you're going to be in front of another big crowd. Last time you were in Texas, but before that, it was the Apex. So, how was your first UFC crowd last time out?
Man, I don't care about Apex anymore. I don't like Apex, bro. I don't care what people say. Look, the when I was a kid, I grew up watching UFC, right? There was not any events
Yeah, there was
around.
nothing
It was
like
just
that.
UFC. So imagine you like 13, 14 years old, watch TV, watch fights. There's like 15,000 people, 20,000 people, big arena, pay-per-view cards. Like you're like, I want to fight like that, And now all of a sudden, if you're like, oh, I want to be in Apex, nah, man. Like I want to be traveling, I want to be fighting in front of everyone. That's the best thing to do.
I do not blame you, man. The Apex definitely gets a little stale. And last time out in front of the big crowd, you got your first UFC win too. So, one, how good did that feel? And two, what has that done for your confidence?
Man, done a lot, bro. Like I say, man, we put so much work in, and it's very good, like to be able to shave, to get a couple things done that help you not just as a fighter, but help you as a person, So I was more happy, more personal with like my career actually, because I know how sad I was and how kind of like um not happy with my performance in my debut. So I was like, nah, man, I can do better. But it's not about what people say, never. It's not about stuff like that. It's just about like you look yourself and you're like, no, I did it enough to be where I am, and I deserve to be here. So I was like, okay, cool. And I pushed through, and I have won the best camp. I went back home. I was good, and then I got the dub, and I was like, okay, boom, first step. Now what's the second? What's the third? What's the fourth? But then that gave me the like, okay, now you're good. Now let's go to the next one. What's the next step? So that helped me a lot, man.
Awesome, man. I mean, you look great last time out, so clearly, man, you're on the rise. And last one for me, not about fighting, but I believe you got married since we talked last time. So congratulations. And how was the wedding? How's married life, bro?
Was good, man. I want to do it again. I want to get married every year, bro.
It's
Because,
fun, right?
bro, me and my wife, we did a destination wedding, you know, so it was pretty cool. We get like 50 friends, like all the way down in Mexico, Tulum, and we got like all inclusive resort, you know, and then
That's
we
sick.
had like 5 days in the resort. It was like a whole family friend vacation. We just got drunk every day with all of people. You don't have to worry about nothing. We in the middle, you know, like middle of Mexico, just drink and have fun and live life. So it was the best experience that we ever have.
That's great, man. There's nothing like the all-inclusive life, and I can't even imagine it during the wedding.
Oh
So
no, yeah.
that's awesome, man. And Lucas, man, before we get out of here, a lot of people are going to be watching this interview just wondering what's going on with the fight and wondering what's up with you. So that being said, anything you'd like to say to everybody and all your fans? If so, the mic is yours.
Yo, I appreciate your time, brother. Yeah, I hope I still can fight next week. I know the Brazil card lost the real main event was me and David, but no, I'm just fucking with. I appreciate you guys all the support, and I hope I'll be fighting next week. If not, I hope in the next couple weeks. Doesn't matter, but I can't wait to be back in the cage, and that's it.
Well, like you said, man, really hoping we can get you on that card. I hope UFC pulls through and does Brazil fans a big service by putting you in front of them. And if so, that's November 4th, ESPN Plus, UFC Sao Paulo. But if not, yeah, we'll see you soon in the octagon. I know you
Somewhere.
don't want to take time off. And then
Oh, yeah.
Lucas, obviously, bro, you're not wearing a shirt ever in an interview with me. So let's fucking see it, dude. Flex it up, bro.
I never.
Oh, looking mean,
I
bro.
know.
Lucas
I thought
Alexander, ladies and gentlemen.